Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, 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 Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. I am Alyssa Freedman-Finch, for those who do not know me. It's so wonderful seeing so many of you on July 5th, the day after the holiday. That is awesome. I hope you had a good holiday. For those joining on our YouTube channel, this is a reminder to get out those candles, some wine or grape juice to share with us. As many of you may know, today is Rabbi Len Miroff's birthday, and he's on vacation. So happy birthday, Rabbi. I'd like to call up our co-president, Sharon Kravitz, for some announcements.
Thank you. So, Shabbat Shalom. And like Alyssa said, yesterday was the 4th of July. I just want to thank all of you who came out and worked the booth and did everything. Just raise your hand if you were at the booth anytime or did anything. Look around the room. Look around the room. Heartfelt thank you, guys. We actually had, I don't have all the numbers in yet, but we actually had an absolutely fabulous year. So the greens also helped. So I just wanted to say that. So I just want to say, Alyssa, thank you so much for leading us in services tonight, as well as Danny and Miranda. We're looking forward to hearing from you guys. On YouTube, Helene Moss and Brandy Strings are running the chat on YouTube. Thank you, guys. Thank you to our wonderful tech team. We have David Youngman, Chris Jastroff, and Ryan Jackson tonight, all three of them, so I appreciate everybody's help. The greens, I don't see Tim, is he still outside? So thank you guys for ushering. If anybody wants to volunteer to be an usher, we're always looking for people. And you can see Mr. Sergio back there if you would like to volunteer. The flowers on the bimah tonight are from Ted Singer in celebration of Noel's birthday. And the Shabbat greetings, whether or not, they're there. The Magnella family, thank you, Eileen, Jeff and Wilma Shear, and Rita and Bob Rubin. So we thank them very much. On July 26th, we're having a community barbecue. Please go onto our website and RSVP if you would like to join us. The emergency exits through the double doors on the left and back there behind the tech table. So wish everybody a good Shabbos.
Thank you. Please turn to page 24 in your Sidurim, and we're going to continue with Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Sharet, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech Malachei HaMelachim HaKadosh
going to continue on page 2 with our candle lighting. I invite Sharon Kravitz and Joe Tejas to come on up, and please rise.
As we light these candles with the traditional blessing, we are reminded of the role we play in lighting up our lives and the lives of those we love through a day devoted to them and to God. May the light of the upcoming Sabbath empower us to meet the challenges that come our way and clear the pathway to a better world.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu l'hadlik ner shel Shabbat. Praised are you, Lord our God, King of the universe, who has taught us the way of holiness through the mitzvot and enjoyed upon us the kindling of the Shabbat light.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Please be seated. We turn to page 169. We read responsively at the bottom. We give thanks to you, O God, for this Shabbat day, which unites us as a community of faith and hope. For the memories of Shabbat, enriched by generations of our people who observed it and from it drew courage to face hardship and light to banish darkness, we are grateful.
We offer thanks for the peace of Shabbat, the day consecrated to family love.
O God, our turning to you exalts our humanity. You are the joy of our life, the source of its greatness, its power, and its beauty.
Help us allow to find inspiration for the coming week. Help us to find peace within ourselves and one another.
We continue on page 20 with Lachad Odi. We're going to do sections 1, 2, 5, and 9. And this is a reminder for number 9. We're going to stand up and face the door to welcome our Sabbath bride.
Yalalalai Lachad Odi, Yalalalai Likrat Kala, Yalalalai Penei Shabbat, Penei Shabbat Nekabela, Yalalalai Lachad Odi, Yalalalai Likrat Kala, Yalalalai Penei Shabbat, Penei Shabbat Nekabela, Shamor v'Zachor b'dibur echad, Hishvianu el hameuchad, Adonai echad, U'shemo echad, Leshem u'tiferet v'litila, Yael kala. Yalla la la la, Penei Shabbat, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat, lechu v'nelcha, ki bekor haberacha, merosh mikedem nesucha, sof ma'aseh b'machshava tchila. Yai lai lai, yalla la la lai lecha dodi, yalla la la lai likrat kala, yalla la la lai Penei Shabbat, Penei Shabbat nekabela. Hitoreri, hitoreri, kiva orech, kumi uri, 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 shir daberi, kevod Adonai, alayich nigla. Yai lai lai, yalla la la lai lecha dodi, yalla la la lai likrat kala, yalla la la lai Penei Shabbat, Penei Shabbat.
Please rise as you are able.
nekabela. Boi v'shalom, ateret bala, gam b'simcha uv'tzola, toch emunei am segula, boi chala, boi chala. Yai lai lai, yalla la la lai lecha dodi, yalla la la lai likrat kala, yalla la la lai Penei Shabbat, Penei Shabbat nekabela.
Please be seated. We read together at the top of page 29. There is one who sings the song of his own life, finding everything within himself. There is one who leaves the circle of herself and sings the song of her people. There is one whose voice rings with the song of humanity, hoping for the highest perfection. And there is one who rises even higher, uniting with all creatures, with all worlds, filling the universe with song. Nevarech. We continue with the Baruch Hu, our call to worship. Please rise as you are able and turn to page 28.
Yalla lai lai lai, 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 yalla lai lai lai. Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Yalla lai lai lai, yalla lai
Please be seated. We continue with the Ma'ariv Aravim on page 30. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bidvaro Ma'ariv Aravim bechokma poteach she'arim uvitvuna meshane itim umachalif et hazmanim sader et hakochavim b'mishmerotehem barakia kirtzono borei yom v'layla golel or mipnei choshech v'choshech mipnei or uma'avir yom umevi layla umavdil bein yom uvein layla Adonai tzavaot shemo El chai v'kayam tamid yimloch aleinu leolam va'ed Baruch atah Adonai Hama'ariv Aravim. Let's read together in the middle of page 31. This is an hour of change. Within it we stand uncertain on the border of light. Shall we draw back or cross over? Where shall our hearts turn? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? This is the hour of change, and within it we stand quietly on the border of light. What lies before us? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? Baruch atah Adonai Hama'ariv Aravim. We continue on page 32 with Ahavat Olam. Please turn to page 34 for the Shema and rise as you are able.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed.
Please be seated. I would like to invite up two of my previous students who are here tonight, Hannah and Ben Green, for the Ve'ahavta.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושבתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשופטך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
We continue together on page 37. Love your God with every heartbeat, with every breath, with every conscious act. Keep in mind the words I command you today. Teach them to your children. Talk about them at work. Whether you're tired or you're rested, let them guide the work of your hands. Keep them in the forefront of your vision. Do not leave them at the doorway of your house or outside your gate. They are reminders to do all of my mitzvot so that you can be holy for God. I am Adonai, your God. I led you out of Egypt to become your God. I am Adonai, your God. We continue on page 40 with the Micha Mocha. Baruch atah Adonai Ga'al Yisrael. Please turn to page 42 for the Hashkivenu.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom v'hamidenu shomrei nu lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai
Baruch atah Adonai, hapurei sukkot shalom aleinu, v'al kol amo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim. Please rise and turn to page 44 for Vishamru.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורתם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורתם ברית עולם. בני ובין בני ישראל, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורתם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורתם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורתם ברית עולם.
Please remain standing and turn to page 47. We read together in the middle. Prayer invites God's presence to suffuse our spirits, God's will to prevail in our lives. Prayer may not bring water to parched fields, nor mend a broken bridge, nor rebuild a ruined city. But prayer can water an arid soul, mend a broken heart, rebuild a weakened will. We continue with our tefillah, starting on page 46 and going forward.
Adonai, Hananana sfatai tiftach, Hananana ufi yagid tehilatecha, Hananana Adonai, Hananana sfatai tiftach, Hananana ufi yagid tehilatecha, Hananana Adonai, Hananana sfatai tiftach, Hananana ufi yagid tehilatecha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avotenu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor ve'Anora, El Elyon, גומר חסדים טובים וקונה הכל וסוחר חסדי אבות ואימהות ומביא גאולה לבניהם למען שמו באהבה מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני מחיי מתים אתה רב להושיע מוריד הטל מכלכל חיים בחסד מחיי מתים ברחמים רבים סומך נופלים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר מחבוך בעל גבורות ומיתו מלך מלך מביט ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל ברוך אתה אדוני מחיה הכל אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש וקדושים בכל יום יחלוך הסלע ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
Please be seated. We continue in the middle of page 54. We read together. You set aside the seventh day for your name, the pinnacle of creation, and you blessed it above all other days, more sacred than all festival times. So it is written in your Torah, the heaven and the earth were finished, and all their array. On the seventh day, God had completed the work that had been done, ceasing then on the seventh day from all the work that God had done. Then God blessed the seventh day and made it holy, and ceased from all the creative work that God had chosen to do. We continue at the top of page 55. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day, and may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. And we continue on page 56. Find favor, Adonai, our God, with your people Israel, and accept their prayer in love. May the worship of your people Israel always be acceptable. God, who is near to all who call, turn lovingly to your servants, pour out your spirit upon us. We continue on page 60 with Shalom Rav.
Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. וטוב בעיניך לברך את עמך ישראל בכל עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. תשים לעולם. תשים לעולם.
Let's read together at the top of page 61. Grant us peace, your most precious gift, O eternal source of peace, and give us the will to proclaim its message to all the peoples of the earth. Bless our country as a safeguard of peace, its advocate among the nations. May contentment reign within our borders, health and happiness within our homes. Strengthen the bonds of friendship and fellowship among all the inhabitants of every land. Plant virtue in every soul, and may the love of your name hallow every home and every heart. Praised are you, Eternal One, who blesses our people with peace. Baruch atah Adonai, havarech et amo Yisrael bashalom. We have come to the part in our worship service where we pause for silent meditation. In the quiet of this space, let us reflect on the words of Rabbi Nachman of Breslov. Sometimes a person must close their eyes in order to see. In these moments of stillness, let us close our eyes, not to shut out the world, but to open our hearts. Let us turn inward, seeking clarity and connection with our deepest selves and with God's presence that surrounds us. As we sit in silence, may we find peace in the knowledge that each breath we take is a gift, each moment a blessing. Let us be present within ourselves, with each other, and with peaceful energy that unites us all. Let this time be a sanctuary, a place of renewal and strength. Let us carry the serenity we find here into the world, spreading light and compassion wherever we go. And so we pause. Beautiful. At this time, we offer our prayer for peace to all those who have found their peace disturbed or shattered by challenges they are facing, challenges to their health, their bodies, their minds, and their well-beings. In a moment, Miranda will lead us in the Misha Berach on page 253, the prayer of hope and healing. May all who are facing such challenges to their health and their well-being, may they be blessed on their journey to a speedy recovery. Baruch atah Adonai Rofecha Holim. We praise you, O God, who helps us bring hope and healing to those who are in need. And let us say Amen.
And let us say Amen.
On our Temple Beth Or Get Well list, we have Rabbi Sally Preisend, Harav Sarah Bat Yisrael Veshoshana, Michael Ben Rachel, Chuck Salinger, Brenda Leakey, Jack Todd, Jim Greenspan, Ted LaVue, Sue Rubin, Kathy Schulteis, Diane Smith, Christine Smith, Jennifer Ward, Sue Craven, Diana Davis, Marcia Mayton, Laura Block, Lori Wiesel, Robert Hagler, Sandy Levy, Susan Taylor, Charlene Ramsey, Henrietta Goetzman de Moya, Socorro Morales, hostages, Hirsch Goldberg Paulin. We're also continuing to pray for Noah Argamani. She was rescued in Israel. However, her mom passed away on July 2nd, so we want to continue to pray for her. Rabbi's family and friends, Eileen Cohen, Barak Bat Leah, Dov Ber Ben Vea, Zeus Chenetz, as well as Jordy Glassner, Iro Epstein, and a few that I said silently. You can go around the room if there's anyone that you'd like to pray for, starting with the bimah. Anyone? Please rise for a prayer for Israel. We should have a slide as well. Perfect. My God, in this sacred moment, give us hope for Israel and her future. Renew our wonder at the miracle of the Jewish state. In the name of the pioneers who made the deserts bloom, give us the tools to cultivate a diversity of Jewish expression in Israel. In the name of our fallen soldiers, give us courage to stand up to the words and ways of zealots, those in our own midst and those among our neighbors. In the name of Israeli inventors who have amazed the world with their innovations, help us apply the same ingenuity to finding a path to peace. In the name of all these individuals, grant us the strength to conquer doubt and despair in Israel, replacing doubt with action, replacing despair with hope. And let us say, Amen. We continue with a prayer for the United States. Compassionate One, fill our hearts with love and compassion for each other, that in truth we might be one nation indivisible. Bless our country, its government, its leaders, and its people. Bless the vision that is America, and help us all to make it real. Help us to be for each other a mirror in which to see the best we are, and when we stray, give to each one the courage to remind, speaking truth to power when need be. Of all qualities that built this land, help us to distinguish between their light and shadow sides, and to know the upright way, that good not be twisted into evil. Take the violence from us, so much part of what has been, and let us on a new path to the prophet's vision fulfilled, of swords turned into plowshares, that we shall at last learn war no more. Let not our confidence become arrogance, nor might the measure of right mature enough in our independence. May we celebrate with all nations the interdependence from which a greater good will come. Thirsting for peace, help us to sing an anthem now, not the bombs bursting, but of amber waves of grain and purple mountain majesties. The beauty of this land we love, your blessing manifest, not of destiny, but the goodness spreading out from sea to shining sea, and not upon us alone your blessing bestow, but upon every nation and people in the world of your creation. Help us to see that we, the people, are America the beautiful, in all the grandeur of our colors, and in the symphony of faiths and tongues by which we sing to you and call each other's names, in the pilgrim's pride of roots diverse. Each one of us from other lands have come, not only of a Mayflower on the sea, but of steerage passage and in chains and through sweltering desert sands, wretched and poor, yearning to breathe free. Let us be the strength of heart and mind to sustain the hand of she who lifts her lamp beside the golden door. Please be seated. Thank you, Miranda and Danny, for your beautiful, beautiful music tonight. Thoughtfulness, balance, oneness. Thoughtfulness, balance, oneness. 3 strong words. As I present my talk tonight and we dive into this week's Torah portion, remember these 3 words: thoughtfulness, balance, openness. Tonight, we delve into Parashat Korach, a Torah portion rich with lessons on leadership, community, and the perils of envy. This parsha recounts the dramatic rebellion against Moses and Aaron, led by a Levite named Korach. In case you have forgotten, after being slaves in Egypt, God appointed Moses and Aaron to lead the Israelites out of Egypt. Moses and Aaron served humbly and were good leaders. Korach, a born rebel, was not thrilled that Moses and Aaron were the ones who were chosen. Korach, along with 250 other respected leaders, argued that the entire community was holy and God was with everyone. So why do Moses and Aaron see themselves as being above everyone? When I first read this, I thought, that makes sense. Korach wants everyone to be equal, right? Instead of having two people in charge, that he would want more of a democratic society. However, when you look closer, you see Korach's underlying motivations of envy and personal ambition. You see, Korach's rebellion against Moses and Aaron wasn't on behalf of the entire community, but for his own desire for power and prestige. After Korach's rebellion, which basically meant they brought incense offerings to the tabernacle, the Torah tells us that the earth opened up and swallowed Korach and his followers. This imagery serves as a powerful reminder of the destructive nature of baseless jealousy. It's a strong warning against letting your personal grievances overshadow communal harmony and the greater good of the community. So what are we supposed to learn from Korach's rebellion and its aftermath? First, Parashat Korach teaches us about the importance of humility in leadership. In the book of Numbers, Moses, despite being chosen by God, is described as being very humble. His leadership is not about exerting power, but about serving the people and fulfilling God's will. In contrast, Korach's leadership quest is self-serving, rooted in pride and ambition. True leadership in the Torah's view is about thoughtfulness and dedication to a higher cause. Second, the Torah portion emphasizes the importance of oneness and peace within a community. Korach's rebellion creates division and a strife among the Israelites. The aftermath of this conflict, being swallowed by the earth, illustrates the consequences of hostility. Our communities today must strive for unity, recognizing that while we may have differences, our shared values and goals should guide us towards harmony and mutual respect. Lastly, this parsha invites us to reflect on our own motivations and aspirations. Are we balanced? Meaning, are we driven by a genuine desire to serve and uplift our community, or are we seeking personal gain and recognition? Korach's story urges us to check our intentions and ensure that they align with values of humility, service, and the common good. This Torah portion is fitting for what is happening at Temple Beth Or right now, because TBO's new board of directors officially started a few days ago on July 1st. Whether you're new to the board, new to your position, or continuing the same position as last year, I think we have a lot to learn here. You know what? There are meaningful lessons here, even if you're not on the TBO board, but a leader or looking maybe to become a leader elsewhere. But this talk is really going to focus on the TBO board. So to the TBO board of directors, think about why you're on the board. Why do you do what you do? Why did you volunteer for this position? And why that position in particular? All board positions are important, and they can greatly impact Temple Beth Or in both good and bad ways. As you come into the 2024-2025 year, think about this story and what true leadership means. We learn that the Torah's view of true leadership is about thoughtfulness and dedication to a greater cause, as well as a huge importance on balance and oneness. With 16 or so board positions and over 20 people on the TBO board this year, there are probably about 45 different opinions on every motion and proposal presented. Remember, as a board, you must come together in hard times and acknowledge others' views. Try to see where they're coming from. Don't dismiss their opinions before seeing all sides. Respect one another. Work together. Because as the year goes on, things will come up, events you never expected, and you may have to make some tough decisions. And in these decision-making moments, think about who your decision is impacting. Are you making this decision to better yourself or your own situation? Or are you looking at how decisions made will impact the entire TBO community? So to sum it all up, Parashat Korach offers timeless lessons on the essence of true leadership, the importance of communal harmony, and the need for humility. As you navigate the year, may you be guided by these principles, striving to build communities rooted in thoughtfulness, balance, oneness. TBO. Shabbat Shalom. It's the first Friday in July, so we are celebrating birthdays and anniversaries. So if you have a birthday and or an anniversary, I invite you to come on up, including my Kravitz. Ellie, do you want us to go down? Okay. Just spot her. Here, Ellie, stand right here. Let me start with you. Is that okay? All right. So go ahead and tell us your name, when your birthday is, and if you want, how old you're going to be.
Oh, okay. My name is Ellie Ursus. My birthday will be the 15th of July, and I will be 92.
That's a hard act to follow. Mike Kravitz, I'll be 67 next Friday night.
I'm David Youngman, and I am going to be 62 on July 14th, and that's Bastille Day.
I'm Jody Green. On July 9th, I will be 49. We went from oldest to youngest.
You lined up correctly.
Can we sing Yom Ha'Ledet? Do you know it?
Just want to sing it?
Yeah. Can we sing Yom Ha'Ledet?
Yeah, I'm not extremely familiar
That's
with
okay.
it, so.
Do you know how to play Yom Ha'Ledet?
You can play it?
That's okay.
No? Oh,
I think it's the same.
Happy birthday.
Let's do happy birthday first, and then we can do Yom Ha'Ledet.
Okay.
So we're going to do happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear us. Happy birthday to you.
And we're going to do Yom Ha'Ledet as well.
Yom
Ha'Ledet
Sameach. Yom Ha'Ledet Sameach. Yom Ha'Ledet Sameach. Yom Ha'Ledet Sameach.
Happy birthday, all.
Thank you.
We're going to move to the conclusion of our worship service. If you could turn to page 282 for the Aleinu. And please rise. Thank you, Ellie.
עלינו לשבח לדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויך רצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות אדמה, שלא שם חלקנו בהם, וגור עלינו ככל חמורנם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא ייגע
be seated. Our thoughts now turn to those who have departed this earth, those who live on in our hearts and in our memories and in the place we call Olam Haba, the world to come. Before I read the list of names, I have a short reading by Louise Bailey. I feel a warmth around me, like your presence is so near, and I close my eyes to visualize your face when you were here. I endure the times we spent together, and they are locked inside my heart. As long as I have those memories, we will never be apart. Even though we cannot speak anymore, my voice is always there, because every night before I sleep, I have you in my prayer. All right. It looks like we don't have anyone right now in the Shloshim period, so I am going to read the names for those whose yortzites in the Kaddish period, for those observing the Kaddish period. John Emery, perfect. Leo Schmidt, Robin Smith, Jeffrey John Palmer, Fran Strauss, Dr. Elliot Berman, Dr. Edwin Brockman, Henry Diamond, Nancy Anderson, Sarah Braver, Stephen Richmond, Dr. Bernard Goldfarb, Sanford Levinson, George Iribaran, Diane Wadowski, Mary Ann Kravitz, Nadav Farhi, Don Anthony Fagan, Bertha Cienfuegos, Peter Heitman, Connie Tarnopol, Howard Hoffman, Bardia Lachevardi, Erno Ross, Val Paivo, Don Witt, Judy Cole, Jose Zimmerman, Joseph Glazer, Ken Kravitz. To those names, we link the names of those whose yortzites have occurred during the past week. Mary Rachtman, Charlotte Abrams, Ethel Shine, Philip Shukin, David Aarons, Jack Dezen, Ida Horowitz-Spainer, Ted L. Robinson, Aaron Kaplan, Ben Bernstein, Jerome Chudnov, Barbara Tassoni, Fanny Cohen, Rose Post, Nellie Gok DeMarkovich. If there's a loved one who you're remembering, I invite you to share that name at this time. To all that we have named aloud and to those that we have kept in the quiet places of our hearts and memories, we link as well the names and memories of the men and women in our armed forces who have given their lives for our liberties and freedoms, those who have given their lives for our safety here at home, members of our police, our firefighters, and other first responders, and of course the members of the Israeli Defense Forces who have given their lives for the hope of peace. Zikronam livracha, may their memories be for a blessing as we share together the words of our Kaddish. On page 294, please rise. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechion uvyom echon uv'chayei dekol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'izman kari v'imru amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah Mevarach Leolam Ulalmei Almaya Yitbarach V'Shabach V'Tfa'ar V'Troma V'Naseh V'Tadar V'Tale V'Talal Shmei Dekudesha Brichu Le'ela Minkol Birchata V'Shirata Tushbechata V'Nechemata Ta'amiram Be'alma V'Imru Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabbah Min Shemaya V'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Osei shalom b'imromav, hu ya'asei shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Okay. Thank you, everyone. This has been really, really nice. We are going to continue with the Kiddush on page 4. We're going to do motzi back with our own egg. So we're going to continue with our Kiddush. We'll do the short version tonight. How about that? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Amen. L'chaim. It's wine, Ellie. All right, and we're just going to close tonight with Oseh Shalom.
Oseh Shalom bimah, Hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru, amen. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Please join us for our oneg.